Hello, it's Captain Bucky Goldman, Bag and Fishing Charters, Tampa, Florida Fishing Guide.com. So lately I have been targeting a lot of redfish on the flats, and I've been finding them tailing a lot, sometimes in real shallow water, sometimes it's a foot and a half of water. I've been using two things in particular. For one, I've been using the D.O.A Sna-koil, and if you can see that it is actually injected in a coil, and how it works is you break it apart, you pull them apart like this, and you can pull off these little tag ends that they have on here, and you have like a 12-inch snake. Now what's great about these things is I use them for bass, of course, but redfish and trout have been crushing these things, and it kind of mimics something like, you know, our eels that we have, or like a pipe fish. And these tailing redfish in this time of year are really targeting the little small crustaceans that are hiding in the weeds. So I've been using this lure and rigging it with a owner twist lock hook, whether it's a 3/0, you know, what is it, 1/8 ounce weighted twist lock, or a 5/0 weighted twist lock. This one's a little heavier, and I actually was using this heavier one the other day fishing for cobia, and I caught 2 cobia on 2 casts using these D.O.A Sna-koils. It is absolutely a cobia killer as well. But going back to redfish, I've either been rigging it with the head on the lure, or I've been biting off a section to shorten it down. So I have been using just a section of it. And of course I'm rigging it, twisting it on there, making sure it lines up. Hold it right there by my thumb, and then I'm putting it straight through here. I'm not burying the hook, but you can, like a weedless if you want. And what I'm basically doing is getting in front of these redfish, and I'm dropping it, and I'm not even moving it. And they are coming up, tilting down on it, and eating it without me even moving it. I don't have to move it at all. So the reason why I don't move it is when you pull it forward a little bit, the way that they're designed is that once you stop moving it, they will coil back up. So I will pull it, and this tail will coil, and sit there. And it's so light that any kind of slight movement, it's still wiggling there in the bottom. And I have been crushing redfish on it. Now another lure, and it comes in, let me talk more, it comes in multiple colors. I've been using the black a lot. I've been using the Arkansas Glow. They have a glow Dini color, as well as they have a black and purple, which isn't my favorite. I really prefer this glow Dini color, as well as the Arkansas Glow. It's just been really great. Now the other thing I've been using and catching a lot of trout on it, as well as redfish, is a curly tail on either a 1/4 ounce or an 1/8 ounce jig head. Now the reason why I started throwing these is I was finding these redfish in a 1.5 foot of water, and there was, 6 or 8 inches of grass mat. But these fish were sitting on top of it, and I couldn't control the speed or the depth of a paddle tail like I could with this curly tail, and real slow, and still keep it suspended right above the weeds without having to, jig it or speed it up. And I've been getting a lot of fish on these curly tails, and it's something easy that you can puff along the bottom of the sandy flats and just reel it, and it's working great. It's been killer. It literally put us in second place in the tournament on day 1. Day 2 was a struggle, but that was that front blew in. But those are 2 of the lures that I've been using. I highly suggest, if you like targeting shallow water redfish on grass flats, to pick up some of these D.O.A Sna-koils or these curly tails. This is the greenback color. They got a bloodworm color, which I just ordered some. I can't wait to try them. And obviously it's like trout. If you can see how chewed up this thing is from trout the other day. I mean, this one thing, we caught 40 trout on just this thing. It was, and I've been catching big 20-inch trout on these D.O.A Sna-koils. It's been insane. This one actually is a little broken, but it doesn't matter. They are great lures. If you have any questions, give me a call. I will be glad to take you out and put you on some redfish and let you try to sight cast some awesome stud redfish. The biggest one I caught the other day was 34 inches and 13 pounds, and literally had 3 reds the same size trying to eat this Sna-koil at the same time. All right, thank you for your time. Again, Captain Bucky Goldman, Bag and Fishing Charters, Tampa, Florida, FishingGuide.com.